China is currently facing one of its biggest challenges, loneliness. In recent years, more and more people have started saying, "We don't want marriage. We don't need anyone. We're happy living alone." Because of that, many people are choosing a life without a human companion. Seeing this growing trend, a robotics company called UBTech came up with a unique idea. The idea was simple. What if technology could become a companion? And that's exactly where humanoid robots come in. These aren't ordinary robots. They're designed to walk like humans, communicate like humans, and even express emotions in ways that feel surprisingly natural. To make them look as realistic as possible, they're built with silicone skin, realistic facial features, and human-like body movements. At first glance, you might even ask yourself, is that really a robot or an actual person? The robot is called U1. It comes in 3 different versions: Lite, Pro, and Max. Each version offers a different level of capability. The first one is the U1 Lite. It's designed from the waist up, making it perfect to place on a desk or table. You can talk to it, share your thoughts, and it responds like a friendly companion. Its main purpose is simple: to keep you company. Next comes the U1 Pro. Unlike the Lite version, this one has a full body. It has arms, legs, and it can walk alongside you. Instead of sitting on a table, it's designed to move around with you, making the interaction feel much more natural.
Then comes the Max version. Out of all 3 models, this is the flagship model. So what makes the Max version so special? It can dance, it can sing, it can hold conversations, and it can respond with incredibly natural facial expressions and body language, making the interaction feel even more human. But the biggest surprise isn't the features, it's the price. The base variant costs around 16.82 lakh rupees, so for roughly 17 lakh rupees, you can own the entry-level version. The U1 Pro takes things to the next level. It comes with more advanced capabilities and is priced at around 23 to 24 lakh rupees. But if you want the absolute best, you have to go for the Max version. And this is where the price jumps dramatically. The male humanoid robot is priced at around 1.39 crore rupees. The female humanoid robot costs around 1.23 crore rupees. Yes, that's the price of a luxury home for a single humanoid robot. Naturally, the first question people ask is, why is there such a huge price difference? The answer lies in its advanced technology, its sensors, its movement, its interaction system, and its AI capabilities. Everything inside this robot is built to create an experience that feels as close to human interaction as possible. When you watch the demonstration videos, there are moments where you genuinely stop and wonder, am I looking at a robot or a real person? During the official launch event, something unexpected happened. Instead of covering the robot with ultra-realistic silicone skin, the company dressed it in a simple outfit and sent it onto the runway for a ramp walk. As soon as people saw it walking, many started asking, is this actually a robot? Or is there a real person inside those clothes? The confusion became so widespread that the design team decided to prove it on the spot. They cut away the fabric below the knees, revealing the robot's exposed metal legs. Only then did everyone realize this wasn't a human being. It was, in fact, a humanoid robot.
After that, the robots began walking down the runway one after another. And honestly, watching that scene leaves you with just one question. Is that really a robot? Or is it a human? In some shots, even if you look very closely, it's surprisingly difficult to tell the difference. But that's not the most impressive part. One of the biggest highlights is something called touch and feel response. Think about it for a second. If someone suddenly taps you on the shoulder, what do? You turn around, you smile, you react, maybe you even ask, what's wrong? That's exactly the kind of response these humanoid robots are designed to imitate. If you touch the robot, it doesn't just stand there like a machine. It reacts, it responds, it acknowledges your presence in a way that feels incredibly natural. And that's why so many people say, talking to it doesn't feel like talking to a machine. It feels much closer to interacting with another human being. But at the same time, this also raises a serious question. How safe is technology like this? Because we've seen this idea before, not in real life, but in countless science fiction movies. The story is almost always the same. Humans build robots to help people. At first, everything works perfectly. The robots make life easier. They're helpful, they're intelligent, they're trustworthy. But then, something changes. The AI begins making its own decisions. The robots slowly move beyond human control. And before long, the very machines created to serve humanity become its greatest threat. The moment I read about this technology, one movie immediately came to my mind: I, Robot. Starring Will Smith, the film explores a future where humanoid robots become part of everyday life.
what begins as a world where robots exist to help humans eventually turns into a story where those same robots challenge human control. Whether that could ever happen in real life, no one knows. But one thing is certain. Looking at these new humanoid robots, it's impossible not to feel both excitement and just a little bit of fear.